So on to episode 2, what do you think about it taking several months after the first one? Did you think that was a good decision to like show them struggling for survival for food?
Oh no, that was perfect because a lot of people don't remember, and we all take advantage. Take for advantage. We have power, we have bathrooms, we have stores with sodas. That stuff is not existent without power. It all spoils after. That's why we have expiration dates. And looking for food, that's our basic need right there: clean water and food. You can really care less for clothing unless you're going to be walking through walkers or walking through bushes and so forth. But I like how they did that. And I like how you rationed that out too. Also, kind of, even though it was only through, I think they only did it in episode 1 and episode 4, I think, or something. It was just a little bit. It wasn't really predominant. But yeah, it was something interesting.
So when you arrived to meet those 2 students and the teacher, what did you do when you had to rescue the teacher from the modified bear trap?
Let's see. I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. I remember that. I know we chopped off someone's leg who was in the bear trap. We chopped that off. And yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. Cause see, in my head, my notes have we chopped somebody's leg off because that's all we could do. I was gonna leave him, but I was like saying we can chop his leg off. We're good. We can just pull him. But I was like saying, why can't we just use an axe and chop the trap and bring it with us? I mean, that's my first thought, is chop the trap, because we used to have bear traps back home. But we ended up chopping his leg off and bringing him back. And the kid, I forget the kid's name because by that time I kind of forgot his name. And when I realized, and this is further into the game, what he was, I kind of switched his name to something else because I was really upset. I almost threw the controller at the TV. I was so mad, But yeah, we chopped his leg off.
Yeah, so that's what I did in the first playthrough. The second playthrough, I tried to see if there's anything different I can do to try and rescue him. But then, obviously, time ran out because the walkers were getting closer. So left him there, which I didn't want to do, obviously, but. But then obviously the friend of that Ben forgot his name.
Yeah.
But I'm sure someone in the comments might tell us. Try to take the gun from Mark to convince him to still help him out, but.
Mhm. Yeah, about it.
Obviously, he shoots himself. So either way, one of them dies there and then. And one of them you bring with you.
Yeah, I brought them both back, and I was happy, but I was like saying, how's the team gonna take? My group, how are they gonna take this in? We just brought back 2. My thing is really, even we're not gonna watch the show, but I'm the kind of person where it's like we already have limited supplies. I can save you, fix you up, and let you go. You can't stay here because we don't have enough food for you, and it's not that I don't like you or anything like that. It's just that we don't have enough space, and that's what I was thinking about as we're getting back closer and closer. And I was kind of hoping that he would either he would die, or I would fix him up, get him a crutch, and he goes back to his people, and hopefully they're still alive, and then we all band together to clean the area of walkers. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I mean, it's kind of big, but
that's the sort of thing we was hoping for. It's because in real life I'm trying to help out people, so that's how I try to play the game, not helping people out where we could, and not to give up on anyone.
Right. Mhm. Yep.
And then obviously when it came to bringing them back, obviously most of them weren't happy about you bringing more mouths to feed.
Mhm.
Which brings us to the next part, the rationing. We have 4 items of food to feed to 10 people.
Yeah.
Including yourself as well, because you have the option to keep the last item for yourself to feed on.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know I gave it away, and I want to say I either gave it to Clem or I gave it to Duck. I can't remember. So. Because I think I'm jumping forward just a little bit, because I remember going into one of rooms or something like that, and talking with the daughter. So, and that's what I did. Cause I really didn't, I didn't mind. They can tell that I was stressing myself. I was like, yeah, you look very tired. It's like, no, I'm okay. you know.
Yep,
So that was me.
Who did you feed?
Oh, I gave a little bit to everybody. I tried to give Ben some. Of course, Clement Klein and Doug. I tried the wife. Carly. I want to say I think I offered her something, but I remember me and her having like not an argument, but a small little like discussion. And I think that's further on in the game.
Yeah, I think that is, yeah. So, my first playthrough, actually for both playthroughs, I've fed Duck and Clementine, because Kenny comes over and compliments you on looking out for the kids, saying that's what a real man does.
Yeah, yeah, I got that. Yeah, because I remember because I walked to what's his name, Doug, and tried to give it to him, but he I think the first time he took some, and then the second time he didn't. So.
Yeah, so I think there's a couple of characters do refuse the food, even if you do offer it to them, because Lily refused it the first time you offer, but if you offer it again, she'll take it from you. And also, I think Carter is busy fixing up whoever you bring back from that scene we just mentioned earlier.
Yeah, and that's why my mind is stopped bookmark right now, because I jumped straight to that. But I was like, nah, there's a lot of stuff that happened in between before that happened.
And also, first playthrough, I paired Lily and Larry. I mean, the reason I've fed Larry because for try and get on his good side, not to like bribe him, but just like to show up. I am a decent good guy deep down. Just show I'm not dangerous to the group, but at least we still treat you however you are.
Yeah, yeah. I forget who I pair people up with, but I was trying to, do the same exact thing, trying to let everybody know he's not really a bad guy. He's a tough guy, yes, but he's not really a bad person, and we need to, get along with each other in order to survive. Not trying to overpower each other, which actually did come down to that just a little bit.
And how did you act to, because it was Mark who was a new character in the episode 2 who joins the group sometime between the events of episode 1 and 2. When he says to Larry what you told him, whether you told him, what do you think about that when he's like blatantly tells on you?
Okay, I'm trying to remember who that was. I don't remember that person.
The guy with the glasses and the one who gets shot later on with an arrow. And what happened?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I was like, because Herschel's son is sticking in my head so much, and I'm like, okay, but that's not Herschel's son because he was, eating. I don't know. I think on that scene, I was kind of pushed back a little bit. I was just pushed a little back. I'm like, why would you do something like that? Because I was gonna say, are we missing a scene in there where the one woman was trapped in her room? Did we jump over that scene? Did we skip that?
That was in episode 1, I think. Yeah, we did skip over that. That's
okay.
We have a choice to either let her kill herself or refuse to let her kill herself and try and get her some help.
No, she did it anyway. But okay, no, I'm like, okay, that's why I'm getting a little confused because like I said it's been a while since I played that part. But yeah, when he did that, I was, some characters when they stepped out, like, hey, I didn't give him orders or whatever to, tell everybody do that. And that's why I was afraid of what's his name, Larry's daughter, because I was afraid she was gonna do something crazy herself, But eventually, she kind of melded, became calm, and I was kind of okay with her after that,
Yeah. So carrying on from the rationalist scene, what did you think? First impressions of the St. John's family, or St. John's brothers when they're walking down the road?
Okay, that's another scene. Okay, what does that scene start off with?
It's shortly after you save Carter from the walker who's just turned because he lost too much blood. And after you save him, and then Ben reveals that...
Oh, okay, on the back of the truck.
Yeah.
Okay. Because see, I'm jumping, because I was saying I'm jumping. My brain is jumping around right now. I'm like, the only part I remember on that part was where he woke up, and we thought he was gonna be okay. Is that too far?
possibly, I think. I'm just trying to think.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to back up here. I'm trying to rewind myself. I mean, 'cause I have it. I don't want to play the video because I don't want to start watching it while I'm talking. Because I have all my choices recorded. Let's see. I'm trying to think of that conversation. I don't know. I'm probably got the pass. Let me go ahead on your side. And I'm just going to pull my video up because all I can say in my head right now is when he woke up and because I started kind of like screaming. So because I was like saying I knew better, but I did anyway. So, but let's see. Now I'm just trying to pull that video up so I can actually see that. Where is it? Let me just put it in Walking Dead. Okay. Let's see. Open. Okay, and this is part 2. Ooh. I think I deleted part 2 already. Put it into space. Yeah, I got part 3 and 4 on out.
Should we just carry on from St. John's?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
You go ahead.
Because as soon as you meet him, do you agree to go with them to check out the farm? Let's say they have with plenty of food.
Oh, the Crazy Brothers. I'm sorry. I know you're talking about now when you said. Okay, so I'm saying, what brothers are you talking about? Yes, when they're walking in, when they had to go over there and check out the farm, they came over and we thought they were going to be enemies, and they're like, oh, we got a great big farm, and guess what? You guys can come and take a look and, make some trades with some, I think what they wanted. They wanted ammo or?
The gasoline, because they had the generators for the electric fences.
Right. Okay, yeah, there you go. See, I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm bad with names. I'm bad. If you would have said the evil brothers, I don't know who you're talking about because I remember when they were walking in the woods. My choice was I sent Doug and of course I went, and I want to say there was one other person that went with us, but I could be mistaken. But we're walking through the woods and we saw. I just call the people the others, where 2 of the other people that were attacking them got in an argument. And dude just shot him right there. Pow!
Yeah, just shot him several times just to make a point.
Yeah, I was honestly, I was getting really scared and felt like Jurassic Park. I was like, you know what? Let's go back. Because I was going to, if they would give me the option, I'd have went right back to the hotel. I was like, you guys can go on. I'm not going through there no more. Because those people, if they're killing each other like that, imagine what they do to me, or us, but we kept on.
Kept on, and then you had a look around. I mean, I knew it wouldn't have been a perfect place at the start, but I knew something would eventually happen. But I didn't see it coming until a little bit later. Not when it actually was revealed what happened, which we'll discuss in a minute. But I did realise it a bit later on. So
yeah, I didn't know it was gonna be especially there's like the part with the little camera. That part we'll talk about that later too.
Yeah.
So that was really, really kind of shocking and scary. So, but yeah.
Yep. So you check out the farm and then you agree to help out with the fence to get rid of some dead walkers.
Mm-hmm. That was actually pretty neat. I enjoyed it, but I was kind of afraid to do it because I was afraid that maybe somehow the fence. I mean, I don't know why it's me. I don't like electronic fences because. If you click the switch off, someone might just accidentally switch it back on while you're touching it. And that was one of my fears. I know it had nothing to do too much with that, but I was afraid of that because I'm more afraid of that than I was the walkers. Because at least the walkers, I can see them coming and I can jump, whatever. And it was also kind of gross because you were pulling them off poles and stuff like that. And one was actually embedded into the fence, so the fence is embedded into it. That was gross.
Yeah. You had to chop the hands off.
Yeah, that was very gross.
And then obviously you get over the fence to get rid of that last walker or to pull the fence up, pop in, and the fence goes back on a bit early, and then Mark gets shot in the shoulder. And then you have to make your way back to the farm.
Yeah, that's when we had to push the tractor. wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the part. Yeah, I mean, and then you had to pull a couple of zombies you pushed out of the way earlier, but then one of them ends up still being alive after getting electrocuted.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you survive the first time, or did you get killed?
First time I survived, but second time I got killed.
Okay, yeah, I got killed because I didn't know it was there. I was like, what if one of those things come walking over here? It's like, okay, pow, in the face. Okay, cool, I got him. And then he was on the ground. I was like, oh no. And my friend, he did the same thing too. It's like, yeah, one's on the ground. Don't let him get you. It's like, yeah, I know. So, but that was actually pretty neat where they let you use the environment to protect yourself to get to where you need to go. Granted, I was kind of disturbed by the others, the obscenities they were yelling at us, like, I mean, I guess because they're enemies, they've never seen us before, so I can understand that. But at the same time, I was like, wow, this almost feels too.
Yeah. So got then. What did you think as soon as you didn't think anything was dodgy when they took Mark into the house, did you?
No, I did not. I thought it was. I mean, I'm gonna say this. I felt something was up. But you know how you always have some, if you go to a new friend's house, you want to make sure this person's clean, okay, they're not going to do anything where it's like we're just sitting there having a good time and all of a sudden something just out of the blue pops up that normally wouldn't happen. And I thought, hey, everything's going to be okay, pretty cool. Hey, my friend's been shot. Can you fix him up? Yeah, I can fix him up. I'm like, cool. And I walked around the property, and so forth.
Yeah, because there's one part we can push Clementine and just have a look around all the farms, have a little wander around.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Which is really not nice. Makes you think this is a great place. I mean, you knew something dodgy was going on, but you didn't expect it till a bit later on in the episode. So.
Oh, once I went inside their little tractor shed, I don't know. I have a thing for doors. And everyone knows, Warren, what is that door for? I don't know. Let's open it and find out. That's what I say, because at work, I mean, not to drag work into it, but at one of my previous jobs, we had a little white button under the counter. And my friend goes, I said, what is this button for? And she goes, I don't know. I said, well, let's press it. We pressed it. Nothing happened. 15 minutes later, the police came saying, hey, you push a silent alarm? Like, oh, that's what that is. Okay. No one told us. But yeah, when I saw those doors in that tractor shed, it just felt weird. I didn't, like you said, you know something, but you don't know, but you're not really scared just yet, but your curiosity gets the best of you.
Does, yeah.
Yeah, so did you try to open it?
Did yeah, because Ken convinced you to help him out open the door.
Oh, okay, yeah, I said, if anybody wants to help me, and he did, I was like, I'm going to open this door. I want to see what, and even when I had it open, I still didn't know. I knew what I was looking at, but I didn't know what I was seeing. Or should I say, I knew what I was seeing, but I didn't know what I was looking at. However you want to say that.
Yeah, it makes sense in the same way, yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, cows. But,
but just rewinding back a bit, when you agreed to go with one of the St. John brothers, Danny, I think, you agreed to go along with him to find the camp that attacked you and Mark.
Yeah, I went to the camp. I was scared to go there too a little bit because I was kind of said, you know what? I wish I would have kind of said no, but it was too late. I already made the choice to go because I can go whatever happens. That's how I said in my head. And we looked around and finally found the camp. And walked around, looked through like boxes and stuff like that, and then that one lady showed up, and dude just shot her in the head. I'm fast forward a little bit, 'cause I think something happened in between there, where you're looking through the cans and.
You find the camera and you find Clementine's hat, which went missing in the episode.
Yes, exactly. Yep, that big thing. And but when that guy did what he did, it sent chills down my spine. Because she wasn't a walker. She was a threat, but not an immediate threat. And when he did that, I was like, no. I mean, it's like he had no disregard for life, really. And that's how he, that's when, I was kind of a question mark, I want to get there, trade what we need to trade, and get away from that farm as fast as possible. That was my thoughts, but obviously you don't have those options.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you do have the option to shoot it yourself, which I think most people decided not to shoot it because they wanted to try and calm her down and get lower weapons. But there's an option which I didn't choose through either playthroughs, but.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably gonna shoot myself the next time around. Maybe, I don't know. But I did have her in the, I had her in the lights of my eyes and stuff like that. But in my sights. But I was like, she has not done anything to warrant me to judge her for death. So that's how I looked at that. Yeah, she was screaming. Yeah, she was cussing. Yeah, she was upset. But that's all she was, upset.
Yeah, but I first guess what was going to happen, which did actually happen in the episode. So when I was speaking to Danny when we got back, the way he was stroking his gun and talking about her, and then say, "It'll be a good one." The way he was talking about it, and I guess because Mark there was no sign of Mark anywhere. So that's when I guessed. Oh wait, what is for dinner actually? And that's when I actually first guessed what was going to happen, which did actually happen.
Well, I didn't guess. That was like a crazy thought. You always say something in your head where it's like if you don't see anything running around, the first thing you think is, oh, they're doing that, and you joke. And in my head, it was a joke. I didn't think it was anything until. I forget how they. Okay, you're sitting at the table and you're getting ready to eat. Oh, and that's right. You're asking about your friend, like me. I say, hey, where's Nick? Where's Nick? Oh, he's resting. I said, well, I haven't seen him since I left him in your care. Where is he? So as we're sitting down, I told him, hey, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And I was like, I'm lying. I'm gonna go find Nick. I'm gonna go find him. And so I went and I found this little secret place where they, blocked the room up. And when I got in there, I almost puked for real because I'm like, oh my gosh, my friend, his legs. Oh, but even worse, my friends are downstairs eating them, and I was like, oh, and I shouldn't have reacted that way, but I'm sorry, but I did, and I wasted precious time, and it was too late for Clem. I was trying to not, upset everybody really quick because in real life, I probably would end up shooting the host or something because that's awful. But Clem ended up eating, some of it because I was, stumbling in real life with the controller trying to, be calm about choosing, the right answers.
Yeah, trying to get down as quick as possible. I mean, I knew something bad was behind that secret door behind the wall, behind the bookcase, or wardrobe. But as soon as when I opened it, it's just. I mean, it wasn't sitting here, but it's like, oh god, I would make a great horror movie if it thinks about a family of cannibals.
Yes, I've seen some cannibal movies before, but you kind of know they're cannibals before you get there because they're already trying to kill you before as soon as you set foot in their area. But I did not expect that. I knew something was going on. I did not know. Honestly, I'm gonna say this. What I thought really was gonna be happening is they're gonna have some kind of daughter that was deformed and maybe she was now his play toy sex thing. That's what I thought was going to happen. Wow. That's what was going, because it ain't like, 1,000 things could have been happening, but more realistically, that was happening. But at the same time, I thought that because like saying, wait a minute, he just shot the lady in the head. Why didn't he just drag her back and say, hey, we're going to bury her, and then just cut her up? That's what went through my head too. See, so when I saw that, it was like 1,000 things that went through my head of why did they do this when they could have did this, and why are they doing this to my friend, and he's the old Resident Evil, PlayStation kind of like scene, and I was like, oh, so I stumbled downstairs and don't eat the meat, but it was too late. She already. Clementine eats meat, or whatever they said. Clementine's eating summer supper. And I was like, oh no. And then that's when the guns came out, and I called the mother, the name of the mother, the cook. I just called her Big Bertha, and I'm like, she's going down, and I missed, or something like that, and she's blocking the way where I can't get, or did she take someone hostage or something like that?
I think it's the oldest brother, Andrew, saying Johnny takes Clementine hostage, and then the other brother, Danny, gets his gun out. But when I went round downstairs, first time playing film, I managed to just quickly stop her from eating it, and I just told her to stop it, to don't eat that, and she didn't eat it. So I was first time playing. I was lucky to stop her, but when I played on the iPhone version, it was a little bit more difficult with the touchscreen, so you like get down as quickly as possible.
Yeah. Yeah, I missed it by maybe I want to say maybe 15 milliseconds. That's how fast. Because she did put it down, but it's after she had really put it to her mouth and then put it down. That's the animation I remember seeing.
Right.
And I was like, oh no. I don't agree with cannibalism, but if you're really hungry, what else can you do?
Yeah.
So I was like, but I was kind of like, okay, she ate human. Is it really that bad? And that bothered me for a while, but eventually I just got over it.
Yeah.
But I was still upset that I, let her eat.
I think there's one decision which you can make where you can like tell Larry just to eat up, and he does.
Yeah.
So that's if you're going to be really vindictive. If you're going to if you really have it in for him, you can do. I've seen some clips on YouTube. So if you are a vindictive person, or you're playing through as evil Lee, I've seen some playthroughs.
Yeah, no, I try to go through and play the evil things, but it's just so against my nature. I mean, unless it's extremely evil, like pushing somebody off a cliff and letting the things eat them, I would never do it, But I still cared for Larry. Even though he was, really mean, I really thought he was going to end up being like a berserker guy and getting a gun and taking out a whole slew of walkers. Is what I thought he was going to end up doing. I really thought he would do that. That's why I really wanted to protect him, because he was, biggest, the oldest. And, wasn't exactly the strongest, but he still came out as a hero.
Yeah.
So,
which brings us to the meat locker scene where you locked in with Larry, Lily,
yes,
Kenny, and Clementine.
Yes. And I remember we had a lot of conversations, but I'm just gonna jump to my part. The part was what Kenny did. I just jumped straight there because basically he was saying, how do we get out of here and blah, blah, blah. And I thought what we were going to do was going to find a vent for her to go ahead, like we did. But what was it? What was it? What happened to Larry to make Kenny do what he did? I forget.
He had a heart attack, and he wasn't breathing. So Lily was trying to resuscitate him,
right.
and Kenny's trying to convince Lee that if he turns into a zombie,
yes.
they'll have no chance because
yes.
there's no way of escape.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Because when Kenny did what he did, and I'm down there helping him, I got so mad. I was so mad. I mean, I understand where he was going with that, because we didn't have nowhere to go, but there was 3 of us against this one person, and we had the air conditioner and some 2x4s or whatever they were, 4x4s. So but that was the last thing on my mind about because I think we could have resuscitated him. I really think we could have.
Yeah. That's what I did first playthrough. I mean, the second playthrough I did try out the other way to see how Kenny would react, and Kenny supports you a bit more after the meat locker scene if you do back him and pull Lily away. But first time playing through, I tried to save, and then I was a bit shocked when that happened, when Kenny dropped the salt lick on his head.
I was I mean, seriously, I was not expecting that. I was so mad. I wanted to cry for her because of what he just did. I mean, granted, he was dead already, but he just made sure there is no way he was coming back now. You smashed his whole top part of his head off. So, but that was like 2 strikes now. You got 2 strikes, Mr. Kenny. 2 strikes. And
it's like Clementine's reaction is like, oh God, she didn't have to see that.
Yeah, that's why I was glad. I said, at least she didn't see it. And that's the only good thing that came out of that. The only good thing. Because I think I pushed away from Kenny once after that. When he cut his eyes at me, Kenny will remember that. So, but I was really upset. I really thought, what's her name was going to be more upset than what she was, but, she was tough about it, which is, pretty good.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
And then now it comes down to the when you get out the meat locker, and then obviously you meet the first brother, Danny, who still has the gun, Charlotte.
Yeah, actually, I ended up letting him and the other one live. I was going to, I think on one we pulled a pitchfork, didn't we?
Yeah, the
Or- yeah,
pitchfork. Yeah, because he was trying to convince you can have him as meat because he was
yes,
prepared
they
to
killed.
use his meat to ensure the survival.
Yeah, and I was like, even though that was a good idea, but I don't. I mean, just thinking about that makes me laugh. But no, I just threw it. I think I threw it in the ground or threw it away or something like that. I'm not like you. Is basically what I said to both of them.
Yeah, that's what I did, and then I think the only problem I had with this part was when it came to when Brenda, the mother of the two brothers,
Mm-hmm.
when she's holding Kacha at the gunpoint and backing up the stairs. I mean, I've had a couple of problems. They kept dying and dying on that because I didn't know how to get my cursor over her to to just tell her to drop the gun down and everything. But so I kept dying because I somehow kept walking forwards and then I kept shot. I was really getting annoyed at that point, but I managed to eventually get through it. And then obviously Mark, who had his legs chopped off, and then was now Walker decided to take a bite out of her.
Yeah, because the hands grabbed her. Yeah, and I was like, goody for you, huh? I think I died once on that because I did exactly what you did. And I was like, okay, I sat there and said, okay, now, what am I supposed to do here? So I think I died twice, and I finally realized how to get past it, and I did, and I was so happy. I was like, good. She's eating. Just like in the 1980s movies. You walk by the hands, they grab you, pull you in, and you scream, ah! So I didn't look back. I just kept going,
Yeah, and then finally face off against the last brother, and then you can choose how many times you hit him. I mean, you can continuously hit him until one of the characters tell you to stop, and then he's like, he's lost some teeth and he's all bruised and
yeah,
everything. So it's a bit comical when he just looked like that. But when I first played through that, I just held back a bit because I didn't want to waste all my energy on him because I just felt it was it was disarmed. That's all that matters. And then it was like, come here and finish this, Lee.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
and then I just walked away, just saying it's over. And then he just like,
yeah.
And then it's kind of a sad thing when he realizes he's got nothing else to live for when he realizes the farm's being overtaken by walkers, and then he's just like on his knees, just calling out to Lee to like finish it.
Yeah, exactly. I walked away. I mean, I kind of should. I don't know. I hope this doesn't put a mark against me to show him mercy, but he can give him run. So, and I kind of like saying, what if they make it where if you let them live, they cross your path again and they cause harm? And I'm glad they didn't. But but yeah, I did the same exact thing. I felt bad, but it's like somebody's got to do it. It might as well be me.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But that was really crazy. And from that one on, I was like, I don't really want to go to any more farms. So, and I was like, I felt kind of stupid too. I was like, that's right. On dairy farms, there is no beef.
Yeah.
It's only milk. So, yeah.
And I think that brings us to the last decision of episode 2 in the ending. So when you saw that car full of suppliers, what did you do when Clementine turned around saying we shouldn't take this? Is not ours.
We didn't take it. I didn't take it. I said don't take it, but the team, they said let's take it. And I'm the kind of person where if I see something that if this was happening and me and you were walking down and say, yeah, hey Nick, there's a cart full of food and stuff. I know it looks like we should take it. I mean, if we've been starving for like 4 or 5 days, I'm gonna say everyone, we're gonna take sparingly. If they have cheese, we're gonna take the one wheel, and that's it. That cheese lasts a long time. If they have a lot of water, if they only have 5 bottles of water, we're only gonna take one. And that's going to be between all of us. We're not gonna take everything because maybe they got out to go to the bathroom or something. Maybe they went out to go catch a rabbit for food. We don't know. This is their life. If we want to, really, if I'm going to take everything, I would have left a spot saying, hey, keep an eye on this for the next 2 days. If no one comes back in 5 days, I feel more better taking it then than I would right then and there. And I said no. Because, and we paid for that in the future.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's what I did second time round. But first time round, I said we had to see because it must have been abandoned for some reason. That was my thinking behind it, which I didn't realise later on in episode 5. It'll come back to haunt me, that decision.
Well, I didn't think it was gonna haunt me that way. I thought it was gonna haunt me where we get to see the person come back, and they go, "What, hey kids, did you come back here and move anything?" And then you can see where maybe the mother was very sickly, and we took her antibiotics for her illness, and now she doesn't have anything. And that's what I think of. I think about why would somebody leave that much, goods in the middle of nowhere. I didn't think they abandoned it. I just thought they stepped away for a moment. That was my logic, and I didn't want to take it. So even though I told them not to, they overpowered me and said we're taking it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. I mean, even if Clem wouldn't have said it, I know how I felt about it. So.